You owe me for everything I've done for you. This is the least you can do for your old man.
But I sold that place when I got transferred overseas. I'm Keiichi Sato. Ever since moving abroad for work, I've been doing my best to adjust. My boss, Noah Utahashi, is here on business today.
Hey, it's great to talk to you in person again, Keiichi. Alright, catch you later.
Yeah, I'll see you later. She's as easygoing as ever. Such a great person. Dad's calling? What's this about?
Hey, Keiichi. Long time no talk, so you're overseas now, huh?
Yeah, for work.
I need to talk to you about that high-rise condo you used to live in.
From today on, we're gonna start living there. Your brother Masaki's coming too.
Live there?
I've taken care of you as my son and given you plenty of work.
My father, Yasuharu, is the president of Don Corp, a construction and interior manufacturing company. My mother, Kimiko, is an executive there, and my younger brother Masaki works at the same company as the head of sales.
You owe me for everything I've done for you. This is the least you can do for your old man.
Look, I sold that place when I transferred overseas.
What?
Bro, you're kidding, right?
I'm gonna be based overseas for a while.
A while? Are you really gonna be there for so long? Ranran is a materials processing company. There is no reason for you to have an overseas base.
I quit Ranran 3 months ago. I'm working at Tokimeki Corp now.
Tokimeki Core?
That's Don's competitor.
What are you talking about? Explain yourself.
Hey, who are you people? What business do you have on our property?
Well, you see, there's a reason for this.
Sounds like a mess. I gotta go.
You don't seem to be connected to any residents here, and you're acting suspicious. Being on this property without a valid reason is trespassing. I'm calling the police.
No, wait. This is the unit we were going to live in.
This unit is vacant. There is no move-in scheduled. What exactly do you want?
My brother used to live here, and when he transferred, we thought we'd move in instead. We had no idea he'd already sold it.
We're willing to sign the contract, so we'd appreciate it if this could be handled quietly.
Fine. Then let's start the paperwork at our real estate office.
Yes. We're very sorry about this.
Meanwhile,
Keiichi, you're seriously incredible. The overseas remodeling market is huge, and you actually managed to negotiate with one of the biggest players out there? Plus, they even invited you to their ceremony. I honestly cannot thank you enough.
I'm doing sales here, but I started out in engineering. I was just putting that experience to use.
Exactly. They were raving about how you had the perfect answer to every question they threw at you. As a building and interior materials company, Tokimeki still hasn't fully established itself in Japan yet. That is why building a track record overseas is such a big deal. We can leverage it for our domestic sales too. I'm really glad I asked you to handle this. Thank you.
Noah, I'll keep giving it everything I've got.
I'm counting on you.
A while later.
There have been far too many late deliveries lately, and pushing back schedules has become the norm.
It's starting to affect our clients as well. If you take on the job, we expect you to deliver.
We're so sorry, but the volume of your orders is huge, and the schedules are extremely tight. Could you maybe give us a bit more lead time on future orders?
You were handling it fine not too long ago.
Back when Keiichi was working here as an engineer, we were able to handle that volume.
If losing one engineer collapses your whole system, that's a problem.
Yes? Don's one of our major clients. We can't afford to lose them. But this cannot go on. Huh? You're from Don Corp?
President Utahashi from Tokimeki Corp? What are you doing here?
What do you mean? I'm here for a meeting with Ranran.
Oh, so you do business with Tokimeki too. Then you'll be fine even if you lose our contract. We're done here. You can work with Tokimeki Corp from now on.
What? Why would you suddenly say something like that? Our companies are competitors. We're supposed to be rivals.
We've ran a long relationship with Ranran. Figured I'd do them this favor. Ranran's an established processing company. If we just cut the contract, it could hurt our reputation in the industry. Even though Tokimeki's a competitor, they're not big enough to be a real estate threat even if they sign with Ranran.
We've been wanting to expand our contract with Ranran anyway, so this works for us, but, we don't have any issues with it either. Honestly, this might even help us. But are you sure this is okay for Don Don?
We've been moving towards bringing outsourced work in-house anyway. Sounds like Keiichi was doing well at Ranran. But we've got plenty of engineers who are even better than him. It'll be fine.
We're switching just like that. Things are about to get chaotic around here.
I see. Then let's discuss expanding the contract. Yes. They're seriously gonna bring all that volume in-house? Are they for real?
1 month later, Ranran's concerns proved accurate.
Yasuharu, it sounds like the floor's at its limit.
Yeah. Trying to handle all that volume ourselves right off the bat was too much.
But we have tons of talented employees. No, I can't make excuses. Find us a new processing company.
However,
They turned down part of our order. What's that about? We have a contract, don't we?
Ranran was pretty flexible with us, but this new company is playing hardball. If we exceed the agreed lot size, the price nearly doubles for any additional orders. Ranran's base lot size was larger, and the price stayed the same even for additional orders.
I see.
Sounds like Keiichi and Ranran were doing a lot more to accommodate us than we realized. Maybe we should have compromised a bit and kept that contract.
What are you talking about? They had so many schedule delays and late deliveries.
That's why we should have been the ones to compromise. Even the company we're working with now says our orders are unreasonable.
But we've been doing it that way with Ronron for years.
Exactly. Like I said before, if things broke down just because one engineer left, that points to a management issue on their end.
I guess.
At this point, the best move is to rebalance outsourcing and in-house production. Make it happen.
Got it.
meanwhile, I had temporarily returned to Japan with some good news.
Wait, what? You managed to secure a large supply for the new material development? That material is incredibly rare.
Yeah. After the ceremony, I started getting a lot of inquiries from local companies. Through a connection I made there, we were offered a priority contract.
Wow, that's amazing.
This is a huge opportunity. We just expanded our contract with Ranran, and it's already boosted efficiency and quality a lot.
Luck's finally on our side. Who would have thought Keiichi would come back with something this big? Your call was spot on, Noah.
Yeah. I grew a lot through this too. I can't thank you enough. Having the team backing me up from Japan was a huge help, Kaori.
I'm so glad I could help. I want to hear all about it. I wonder if Kaori is Keiichi's type. I'm nothing like her. What am I even doing? I can't let personal feelings interfere with work.
Huh? Noah suddenly seems a bit down.
Oh, I've got some news too. We made it to the final round of Waki Waki Core's competition.
What?
Really? That's great. The other finalist is Don Don Core.
Don Don Corp? They have deep ties with Waku Waku. They're gonna be hard to beat.
This is an incredible opportunity. Let's give it everything we've got.
Yes.
I was involved in that project early on, so let me know if you need anything.
Yeah? But you're really busy with overseas work. I've already been putting a lot into this project, so it's okay. I got it.
Oh, okay.
Let me handle it.
Noah, did I do something wrong?
Huh?
You suddenly seemed different. I was worried I might have said something wrong.
Keiichi, this is even worse. I'm letting my personal feelings affect my work again. Get it together, Noah. You didn't do anything wrong. I just thought I might have been leaning on you a little too much.
Don't say that. I want you to rely on me more. You have a habit of taking everything on by yourself. I'll come back for the competition.
Really? That'd be really reassuring. Thanks. I'll take you up on that.
Around that time, At Don Corp.
We made the finals for Waku Waku's competition.
Good. That's about right.
We've been doing business with them for years, after all.
The final round's gonna be head-to-head with Tokimeki Corp.
Tokimeki Core? Huh?
Didn't expect them to make it this far, but as an opponent they'll do. Keiichi humiliated us over that Condo incident. It's time we paid him back.
Time passed, and the day of the competition arrived.
Keiichi, it's been a while since we've seen each other.
Dad? Mom?
We'll be sitting in on this competition.
We're looking forward to it.
Oh, yeah. I can't believe Dad actually came all the way here. You're hands-on, so it makes sense for you to be here. But for the president of a company as big as Don to show up, I didn't expect that.
It definitely caught me off guard. But we're fine. We've worked hard for this.
You're right. I'll give it everything we've got.
Thank you all for joining us today. We're looking forward to your presentations.
Thank you. We're excited to present.
It's not quite time yet, but everyone's here. We might as well get started.
Actually, we're not quite ready yet.
Tokimeki looks really well prepared. Mom and Dad look confident. But are we really okay?
Sounds like a lot of work. We should do a financial check too.
What an attitude.
Haha.
Come to think of it, weren't you arguing with them on the phone before? You know, before the ceremony. I've been wondering about it.
They tried to move into the high-rise I used to live in without asking. But I'd already sold the place, so it turned into a bit of a mess. I think they're probably still holding a grudge over it.
What? That's unbelievably selfish.
They always put themselves first.
Yeah, you can tell that from everything they do. Let's show them what we're capable of.
And then, it was time for the competition to begin.
We should get started now, but... What's that? There's a strange box in a mesh basket.
Did you bring us a gift or something?
No, I'll explain later.
I see. Well, let's begin.
What we at Don Corp are proposing is a versatile material with excellent fire and water resistance designed with sustainability in mind. It's highly durable, easy to work with, and simple to manage. It can be used for a wide range of applications.
The material Tokimeki is proposing is a next-generation product built on new technology. It's fire-resistant and waterproof, and with our patent-pending technology, its resistance to heavy loads and impacts is more than 3 times that of conventional products. It also holds up well against changes in temperature and humidity, so it doesn't require special storage conditions.
It's certified under a wide range of standards, both in Japan and internationally. Here's the full list.
This is impressive.
And now, about that basket you were curious about earlier. Could you check how heavy this box is?
This box? Looks like an ordinary box. Whoa, it's heavy. Wait, this lightweight compact basket was holding all that weight?
Yes. This is the technology built into the material itself.
This is remarkable. I'm genuinely impressed, and it's very easy to understand.
They say seeing is believing, so we made sure to come prepared.
Of course, the final decision still needs to go through review, but we'd like to move forward with Tokimeki Corp as our top priority for negotiations.
What?
Wait a minute. Isn't it unfair that only one side gets to pull something like that?
Unfair, you say? What I see here is the result of your own overconfidence.
Huh?
Actually, some time ago I was visiting a friend who lives in a high-rise. I happened to see you arguing with the building manager.
What?
You were there?
Of course, I never intended to bring that into today's evaluation. But that arrogance I saw back then.
Oh,
When you came to us about the schedule, you kept stressing Ranran's delivery delays. But from what I've heard, your company was placing unreasonable orders on Ranran. Isn't that kind of attitude the real problem?
that's irrelevant to this situation.
Even in this competition, the level of commitment was different from the very beginning. Tokimeki Corp showed us everything in a way we could understand. And you call that unfair? You were probably overconfident that your company would be chosen because of your past relationship with us.
That wasn't our intention.
Considering how you handled the workload with Ranran and your attitude during this competition, we will be ending our contract with your company.
What? You're ending the contract?
That can't be.
When you ended your contract with Ranran and used me to handle it, I felt the same way. You always assumed you're above everyone else. Don't think you can control everything.
It's not just how you treat your business partners. You do it to me too. Just because you're my parents doesn't mean you can use my place without even asking me. And it's not just that. You've been trying to control me for your own convenience for my entire life.
But that's because of everything we've done for you.
You take that arrogant attitude toward people in weaker positions. Your son, your subcontractors, even though they have their own circumstances and lives to worry about.
With that kind of behavior, things are bound to fall apart.
This can't be happening.
Masaki,
What?
nothing good comes from always trying to please them.
Yeah.
A few months later, a shareholder meeting was being held at Don Corp.
As a result of the vote, we've decided to remove President Yasuharu Sato and Senior Managing Director Kimiko Sato from their positions. Accordingly, we'll be selecting new...
Ever since we lost the Waku Waku contract, our performance kept dropping. But I never imagined it would come to this.
Rumors spread to our high-rise, and we ended up having to move. How did things get this bad? Oh.
In the end, with their reputation ruined, Yasuharu and Kimiko could no longer stay at the company. They resigned and are now getting by on part-time work.
Ugh, I just want to go back to the old days.
Masaki remained at Don Corp, but it seems he now works under the cold stares of those around him.
How am I supposed to redeem myself?
Meanwhile, I'm still based overseas for work, but...
Eiichi,
Noah, what are you doing here?
I'm here for work. But I wanted to surprise you.
Aw, by the way, I found a bunch of great restaurants nearby. Want to check them out together?
Of course.
Enjoyed the video?
Then smash that like button and subscribe.